KASPA is back pumping and pumping like never before. We're going to go back obviously to our daily uploads from now on. We had a little bit of a break trying to play around with a few meme coins, particularly on Solana, something that we'll probably revisit another time because I think there's still some interesting things that can be done with that. But look at KASPA. So obviously you guys probably already know what KASPA is. It's proof of work. It's a world first block DAG doing incredible things right now. Hit obviously a new all-time high, and I think that the people who said, "Oh, maybe KASPA to $1 is a bit outlandish," certainly isn't now. And the good thing about this is as well, because if it does hit $1, which I fully expect it to do, and I expect it to do that this year, that'll be fantastic. If it hits $5, then then I'm done. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. That's happy days. But you've always got to draw a little line of caution. But I think KASPA right now is becoming, one of the easiest holds in the entire crypto space. If you look here, I showed you this video the other day, but I think there's still some interesting things about it. Is if you look how fast it is compared to Mastercard. So Mastercard took around about 13 seconds. If you look at KASPA, it'll stop any second. So done in like 7 seconds, which is like crazy. Or 7 seconds. So KASPA has the capacity to replace Visa and MasterCard today. So that's not even a future thing. This is something that could happen. With KASPA transactions taking place with nearly no fees, unlike the 2 to 3%, and with instant custody of funds by merchant, unlike delays for bank cards, and still being decentralized proof of work and secure. So it's bullish again. This guy as well, Josh Metnick, it says the first shots of the KASPA revolution have been fired. Freedom from 10-minute block confirmations, which is 15-year-old tech. Freedom from ridiculous layer one transaction fees, and possibly the need for a layer two at all. Freedom from needing to download the entire copy of the Bitcoin blockchain to run the core wallet. Freedom from laser eyes versus tarproof wizards and similar noise. The unity of a single purposeful community like Bitcoin was in 2011, 2014. Freedom from the TradFi crypto industrial complex, Coinbase, Kraken, Binance. None supported KASPA, and yet KASPA did 130 million in trading volume in one day this week. Eventually, freedom from MEV sniping and insane ETH gas fees. Unapologetically proof of work, offering the same energy grid benefits that Bitcoin does. Like KASPA certainly seems to be something that's just getting that bit closer each time. So KASPA again is from @Cryptographer. KASPA is very close to flipping Litecoin, Uni, BCH, and SHIB in the market cap. So typically not wise to hold into old coins unless you think they have staying power. KASPA is not only one that is more likely to make the top 10, but one that may stay there and is sitting at 23rd currently. So again, this is, for me, it should have no problems reaching that top 10 number. If we look at it right now, it's at 18 cents. Hovered around a little bit. 24-hour chart looks like this. Its max chart, again, looks absolutely ridiculous. Again, it's on obviously another pump. If it ever retraces back to 10 cents, that's a potential buying opportunity, 100%. Whether it'll ever get there again, I don't know. I am still expecting a dip in crypto, maybe either just before or just after the Bitcoin halving event. But this is still insane. This is still insane where this can still go. If we look at coin perspective, so I said, in this year, I predicted it to hit $1, and I still think it absolutely will. That's now only a 447% increase from where we are now, which is just madness. At $2 KASPA, would see an upside of around about a 10x, getting it to a $4.5 billion market cap, which doesn't seem completely out of the realms of possibility. A $5 KASPA, $113 billion market cap, is now only a 26x, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. So could we see the $5 KASPA? If we do, then I am very happy with that. I would be very happy with that. I think the only problem that people have, and obviously if you get into KASPA now, it's it doesn't look like but for me, it's a very solid looking 10x, even from here, which is crazy. But obviously at $1, people probably will start taking profits because people got in at a lot cheaper price than me. I mean, you think about this, people were getting in down here. I can't remember the exact date we got in. I'll have to double check that. But when the Casper Maxis were saying to me, "Look, you need to look at this. You need to look at this," and I kind of dismissed it for a little while. We did a video, and then from then, we got in, and yeah, very happy with that entry. But it is definitely going places. Casper is definitely going places, and I think that we haven't seen the best of it yet. And as we think as well how big the crypto market's going to be on this particular cycle. Now, I don't really like the term super cycle. It seems a bit overused, but for me, I think this is the last, not ever bull run, but the last big one, because we've got these extra catalysts we didn't have before. Things like the ETF, Ethereum probably get one of them as well. Bitcoin has one. Next one I want to talk about is Solana. So I was always a bit like with Solana, but I can see its potential. I can see you can do a lot of things on the meme side as well, but it is very, very cheap, very, very fast. Yes, it does have outages. Powerful for developers, fast for everyone. Bring blockchain to the people. Solana supports experiences, empower users, new consumers, and everyone in between. I think that's kind of accurate. You can have a little flick through and have a look at their website if you want. I don't think this bit's been updated for quite a while, but the energy cost per transaction is so low. And like I said before, I think with the fees, given the fees that it is, I think this is going to be a hotbed for meme coins and different things like that come the bull run. We've also got this Solana's TVL 20-month peak hits 1.8 billion. More price gains ahead. Probably, probably. So it broke the $100 milestone on February 8th. Recent growth trends in Solana and total value lock suggest more gains could follow. Solana's recorded dramatic growth with its DeFi system over the past week, even causing a brief network outage, which we know about. It does tend to do that from time to time. It's also got its mobile phone, part two or number two. Its second mobile phone should be out in 2025. I believe that you can get in now, but you have to put a $500 deposit down as an early adopter, and they are hoping that the price of the phone will not exceed that. I believe you people can refer it and stuff like that. It is interesting. It's still an extra thing, and this as well was really interesting. So Filecoin, Solana's integration with Filecoin is a significant move away from the centralized storage solutions and remarkable step towards enhancing the reliability and scalability of the Solana blockchain, which I think is something that they could just, if they get that bang on right, we could still see a big potential gain for Solana. Solana is utilizing Filecoin to make its block history more accessible and usable for infrastructure providers, explorers, indexes, and anyone needing historical access. By leveraging Filecoin's decentralized storage capabilities, Solana can achieve data redundancy, scalability, and enhance security while trying to stay true to its decentralized ethos. The collaboration showcases the power of blockchain networks to create more robust and resilient ecosystems for the benefit of users and developers. And I think this is good. This is all good news, right? So Solana's price currently $109. Obviously, there's not massive amounts of potential upside in terms of what you can see from other lower cap coins, of course. But a lot of people still do really hold Solana and are still really bullish on it. Will it make millionaires? Probably not, unless you've already got massive bag. But it is interesting. If Solana was to jump up to $1,100, it'd be around about its 10x, which is where you're kind of going to be looking, I think, where it probably top out, because that's a $484 billion market cap. But if we look at its previous all-time high, which is around $260, it's only 136% away from that now. And I think that's very achievable very soon. Once it breaches that, it'll go into a new window of hope for Solana holders, I would imagine. So 1100, seeing that at 484 billion, would it be that outlandish? If we look at it now, obviously that would be a higher market cap than currently Ethereum has. But again, and this is the thing we need to think about, is how the cryptocurrency market's going to look in 2025. Yeah, there'll be people profit taking along the way. There always is going to be that. But if we look at this, it says that the crypto projections for 2025 suggest a 10 trillion market value with potential growth of 300 to 1300% as crypto has added value and its core effect and is more effective than traditional finance, leading to the advice of accumulating crypto assets for long-term growth. So I think the bearish case, people are saying maybe 6 trillion, 10 trillion being kind of like where you think it's going to be, and anything over that being the super bullish case. So could we see more than that potentially? But it says that that Ethereum has the potential to reach a market cap of $1 trillion, while Bitcoin could reach a market cap of $2 trillion, which is interesting because if it did that, obviously, then that's not so outlandish for Solana to have half what what Ethereum probably will have. Again, a lot of this is going to be driven by new people coming into the space, and new people will come into the space and see Solana and go, I like Solana, particularly if they're going to be using Solana, which is another thing. Adoption's massive, right? So it's interesting to see what you think. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that's too much? Do you think there's no way that Solana can reach $1,100? I mean, I personally think it can. A lot of the gains clearly have already been made. If you'd been buying it back at $9 again, then you'd have been doing a lot better than that. I've only recently started playing around with Solana, and I do find it very easy to use. I think it'd be a very good kind of safety net in that crypto portfolio, but obviously not financial advice. I have mainly quant for things like that as well. I still think quant's going to have its run yet, which is going to be big. So, what do you guys think? I mean, if we look at the crypto markets right now, things are going well, but again, I do expect to see some kind of retracement before we really start going to the moon. But again, these things happen in stages. It's not all overnight, unfortunately. Like some things are. I mean, if you'd have got involved in certain projects, like KASPA, really, really early, then you're going to be laughing. We got in reasonably early, but not probably early enough, but still early enough to maybe make some really good gains. If you like this video, please smash the like button. Always appreciate when you guys do that. Let me know what your thoughts are on KASPA and Solana in the comments below. I believe KASPA will be heavily dominating the comments because of how much room it still has to grow. Potentially, could we see a $5 KASPA? Could we? Because that would be so exciting. So let's see how we go. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening. Please subscribe if you can. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. You take care. Goodbye.